thanks everybody for being here today. Um, let's see how this. So we're gonna take it from last session and see where the adventures are gonna go. Um, just a reminder for the team: Ismail will not be able to attend the session today. I guess his train got canceled, so he's gonna be strained wherever he is in the middle of nowhere. But I'm pretty sure that he's gonna be fine. Um, Other than so that means I'm gonna be playing Galleon for the session. And other than that, I think we can go ahead and start with you. Best, could you make a
Yeah.
recap of the last session?
Yeah. So, what happened since our last session was that by the time we were finally done with the cursed stone and also the monster that was guarding it, our brave adventurers were happily trying to get back to some safe haven, to lick our wounds, and also discuss a few matters, and based on the experiences we just had, or not really experiences, but misfortunes that we had. Um, our group of adventurers as well as Ray Dot got ambushed by a bunch of necromancers. At the head of the necromancers was a guy called Fabric.
I
Uh,
wouldn't go as far as say necromancers because they were
oh,
not really necromancers.
okay.
Did you see any necromantic magic used
No,
there?
not
There was
really.
no. They were not. They're not necromancers.
Yeah,
They're
but
occult.
a bunch of cultists, yeah. But they do idolize Lazarus. That's why I said necromancer, but that's not really like a direct correlation. They're, let's call them cultists, and at the head of the cult was Fabric. At first, it started like a political kind of start, even though they shot Radar first. It didn't start in the best kind of on the best foot. Let's put it that way. So most of the groups were quite hostile towards them, but. As the discussion went on and the group discovered their intentions on taking the stone, and also the fact that their idol was Lazarus, we decided not to go with a more political and diplomatic kind of a process, and get down to business of fighting them instead. During the fight, Galleon fell down because he was already extremely injured from the peril before,
Mhm.
and it was up for the rest of the group to defend, and we barely made it out while Fabric tried to escape the stone, which or Faye planned to first use it as in our advantage for them to get the initial plan or the idea was for the stone to be able to control them, or like to cause some sort of confusion so that they can fight among each other. The stone didn't react that way, but at the end, as it saw that Fabric was leaving, it ended up causing him, as this is speculation of course, but causing him to kill himself. But the only thing that the group saw was him stabbing himself to death at the end. And that was pretty much, I think, the last thing that we saw. And yeah, we start from there.
Yep, that is correct. So thanks for the recap. Let's go ahead and do our customer D20 roll. And then there's a couple of housekeeping things that I'd like to start with for the session.
Oh,
All right.
I
Only
vote.
one person rolled over 10, and that's Hubes. Hopefully, it's a decent session. So we'll see. Okay, so first thing I'd like to do, Usama, please reduce your balance by 5 points.
Okay.
And let's see.
Roll 100. I did 100.
Are you in the next level?
Let me check, but I'm pretty sure.
Did your balance change?
Mm, um, yes.
All right, so please go ahead, roll a D100. And which I'm assuming you're at the cruel level, right?
Correct.
Okay, so what did you roll?
46.
46. All right. So your character, after murdering that guy, when you use your ulti and you killed that cultist, when you use your ulti on him and murdered him, you watched his blood splatter on your body, and after that you're starting to have a tick with your left arm. So that's not the arm that you're holding your weapon with. So your left arm now is trembling on its own, and you're having an uncontrollable tick. So anyway, just know that your left arm has an uncontrollable tick.
Okay.
That's what's happening. And when you rest, we'll discuss this again. But that's what you have under this state right now. Cool. So going back to the scene, as Yuba said, Favrik, in his attempt to flee, he was caught by the power of the stone that forced him to take out his dagger and stab himself in the face as he was whispering a last-minute prayer, but like that the other cultists have uttered. He moved his arm and split his mouth in half and fell to the ground dead. So that's the last thing that happened. Sol, what would you like to do?
So I look around the group and say, look, that the Galleon is the only one that's actually down and bad. So I'll try to get closer to him. So move around here. And from a backpack, I try to get my kit.
Yeah, that takes an hour.
Yeah, so my recovery kit, I'll try to stabilize it.
Okay, so Raydolf says, "Oh no, what are you doing?
We have to stabilize.
Do you think this is does this look like a good place to sit and heal?"
Okay. So I stop midway and carry him. Let's first get him somewhere safe then.
Okay, Faye, what would you like to do?
We should get...
Remember remember what your status says. You have a tick, but you have a status also with your character in the description. You're not happy-go-lucky Faye.
We should get that fucking rock back in the box.
How are we going to do that? We can't get near him. Maybe I try to heal Galleon first.
I look at you. I squint my eyes and I say, heal? Why? Why would you heal anybody? Sounds strange. Just get that stone already.
I'm imagining Eileen's probably intimidated by that.
Sure, if you want to. Now, are you gonna try to heal Galleon, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, I was gonna try to heal Galleon.
Okay.
If that's okay.
And how are you gonna try to heal him?
With healing light.
Sounds good. So
I'm gonna
please
test
take
my
out
magic.
Mm-hmm. So please go ahead and do that. The difficulty factor, how much they're all for that.
Oops.
Jess, what's your magic total?
I haven't done it yet. 18.
I rolled an 8. Reroll.
Okay. $19.
All right, you are successful. And do you have any effect?
Yeah, hold on. If successful, the target is healed by 10 MP, spent as life magic. If the target is undead, which is not. In addition, if the target is injured, he or she needs to test his or her endurance versus a difficulty factor chosen by G.
Okay, so endurance. Let me see. And that's Guardian's endurance. So
Yeah.
endurance. So I'm gonna do this, and the difficulty factor is the one that followed. So he rolled a 13 versus a 7, and he has a -4. Actually, he has more than a -4. His ulti. Let me see. Does his ulti have? Is it a penalty on offensive actions or on physical actions? Physical actions. Okay, so then that's 4 and 4, 8. So he has -8, and I rolled a 13 -8. That's a 5. Plus, what's his endurance? Galleon, White Hammer, where are you? Okay, so you heal him, you put your hands on him, and there is a light that envelopes your body, and the light comes out of your body and covers his. You could see some of his injuries start healing. You have lifted one of his injuries, but he is still unconscious.
Okay.
You know that he is alive. You know that he's stable. You just think that the punishment that he took is a lot, and that's why he's still unconscious right now.
Okay. So this is the best I can do at this minute.
Yeah, that's fine. That's more than enough. But like Redot said, let's not waste our time here.
I can. I need to eat. I need to eat something, and then maybe I can try to move that stone into the box using telekinesis.
You could try to do that. I think Radoth, as you are about to start eating food, Radoth is making a comment. He's making the same comment he made to Soul. But he says just because he sees you eating, he says, "Hurry up! We don't have all day."
Okay.
Okay, so you get your food out and you start eating it. Anything else the rest of the team want to do as Usama is eating, or Faye is eating her food?
Yeah.
I get my arrows.
Okay, so Ailey, you can go ahead and get the arrows. Sol, what would you like to do?
What do we do with him? And I point to the hostage.
He's still prostrate on the ground, head on the ground, naked, and he's still whispering, and you could catch he's saying, "I will never do this again, never. I swear, I will never do this. I'll become a farmer."
So
Just make him pay.
No.
Yeah.
No, just keep eating your food. I have galleon, right, and a sword in the other hand. I didn't sheath it yet, right?
I will say you have not carried him yet.
Okay, let's put it that way. Okay, so I sheath my sword. I mean, I can act, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I move here, and
you're not in combat anymore. That's why you don't have to do it like an action, step by step, because you're not in combat.
All right, and I try to do. Okay, can I do? So if you wanna convince somebody, you do persuasion, right?
I don't know, man. Like what you are looking at mechanics,
Yes.
like statistics versus actually trying to roleplay.
Yeah, but they're the same. It's not really mechanics. Anyway, I'm trying to just okay. So
No. Here's the thing: you're trying to look at what the stats are, think about what you want to do, and then we'll look at what the stats are. That's what I'm saying. You're looking at mechanics versus actually roleplay.
I see. Yeah. So I'm
Because
gonna,
then you're gonna probably be like, well, my persuasion is not high, so I wanna do, like dancing because your performance is high. That's why I
yeah,
say,
see.
like, think about what you want to do, not about the mechanics.
Yeah.
And then we'll
So-
figure out the mechanics.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What do you want to do?
I want to persuade this guy to
Again, what do you want to say?
Okay.
Like,
So
you're telling me I want to persuade this guy. Like, that doesn't matter. What are you saying? Like, role
Okay.
play.
Yeah. What's your name?
George.
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 George. George. This is the last time you will ever take this kind of endeavors. From now on, you're gonna change your life, and you're gonna become somebody who is actually useful to your community. Be it farmer, blacksmith, I don't care. This is the last time we're gonna see you. If I ever catch you again doing this kind of stuff, we will not be merciful next time.
Okay, that sounds more like intimidation.
Okay.
So please go ahead and do an intimidation roll against him. So here's my total. I rolled whatever that is. You best, what's your total for the intimidation?
22.
He doesn't. 22, you said?
Yes.
He doesn't seem impressed by your words, but like he is completely prostrate to in front of Faye. He seems like he's actually more worried about Faye than about you.
All right.
Am I done eating?
Yeah, you're done eating.
I
Sure.
raise my sword. So you heard the man.
He's that's the guy you rolled a 20 and I rolled a 1 against, right?
Hmm.
That's the guy. Okay. Roll with advantage intimidation. Actually, you have double advantage because of your status.
And you say intimidation.
Yes.
So I rolled 3 times.
Yeah, 3 times and pick the highest.
18.
So you rolled 3 times. Okay. Yeah. So
Yeah.
18 plus what? If your total is 18.
Yeah, no. 18 plus 9, so 27.
Oh yeah, he as you say that, he says yes, I will. He takes his cloak, puts it on around himself, and then he says, thank you for sparing my life. I swear, I will follow your words. I will not get with people like these anymore. And then he runs away. Okay. Ailey, you have recovered your arrows. Is there anything else you want to do?
No. How long is it? Still within the hour?
Yeah, this is this is barely like what, like 3 minutes or 5 minutes maximum after
Oh,
you.
excellent.
So
Okay. So what about the rest? What do you want to do?
I look at Radolf and say, oh no. Sorry, actually, Game Master, where did the box fall? Or did I keep the box? I can't remember. I don't
The
think
box is here.
with us next to the stone.
Yeah, it's next to the stone. It's laying on the floor.
So I'm back to move here.
Mm-hmm.
Is the box open facing the stone, like in a way, like if I make the stone move, it will get into the box, or?
No, the box is open facing up.
Okay. So, and you say the box is here, right?
Yeah.
So I go and I lay the box on that side with the opening facing where the stone is, so that you understand my logic. It's like I want to move it inside the box without touching it.
Okay.
In the opening towards the stone, right, of the box.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that works.
And then I come back here. And I tell you, Eiley and Soul, to get out from behind the box there in case I'm not successful. Get out of there in case I miss. I'm not gonna miss, but just get out from behind the box, please.
Okay, so Sol and Ailey move away.
Okay. And then I'm just going to try to do telekinetic missile and move the stone inside the box.
Okay, so I'm gonna be nice to you this time, and I'm gonna tell you that because you didn't put your sword back, you're gonna use your left hand to do the telekinetic missile. Your left hand is the hand that has the tick. So what would have happened is you would have rolled with disadvantage.
Okay.
That's what would have happened. So I'm going to allow you to use a bonus action to put your sword back and then use your right hand to do your spell.
Okay. So I sheathe my sword.
Yeah, you got to think of these things, Usama, because your spell is a hand gesture in the components. And because you have your weapon drawn, I mean, unless you tell me I drop my weapon and I do the spell, I'm assuming it's the left hand, and that's the hand where you have the tick, and that's the hand that's not going to be effective.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, so you can roll normally without.
And thank you for being gracious.
No, I'm not being gracious. I'm being very, very nice. It's it's different. Go ahead, roll. Show me what you got.
So telekinetic missile. Okay.
You don't even need to worry. Just roll a d20. Okay, you didn't roll a 1. That was the only probability that you would fail this. So you point your you put back your sword. You use your right hand. You say the magic word, and then you'll start lifting the stone up and pull it very quickly, telekinetically inside of the box. So did you take your magic points as a make sure to take your magic points as a result? So it got inside of the box now.
Okay. All right. It's inside the box. Is the lid open or closed?
Of course, it's open.
Okay. It's in the box. Any idea on how we can close the lid?
I mean, you could just throw a rock at it.
Can Aya do it?
I think so. It didn't try to possess her last time, right?
Well,
Yeah. I'll
don't take any risks. Maybe she can just come from behind, from where the lid is, and just push the lid without looking, seeing, or anything. She's super stealthy, right?
She is, yeah.
By the way, Ailey, it hasn't been over an hour since you used Beast Communication, so you can
I still have
capture-
that. Okay, I was just looking that up. Okay, I will. Aya, where are you? Aya?
So you see
There she
Aya
is.
appearing from behind the building directly to your left. Sorry, to your right, or to the east, pretty much. And she comes at you, and she is like, "Wow, that was brutal. How are you guys doing?"
Well, I am unsatisfied, but I think Galleon's worse than any of us, and I need to ask your help, my friend.
Yes. What do you need from me?
You see that? You remember that scary stone? It's in that box over there.
Yeah, that very scary stone. Yes, I do remember it. Man, I don't know why you guys keep going after super scary things.
Like, I know, right? But can you just dive and maybe close the lid?
The scary stone?
No, the box. Oh, sorry.
The box that has the scary stone?
Yeah.
The very scary stone.
Yeah. I mean, we always said, right? Adventure for us.
Make a persuasion test.
Oh God, Eiley. Okay. Oh wait, this is bad. 27.
God damn it! I rolled a 6. Okay, so she's like, but you promise you're gonna feed me some good food tonight?
Of course. Like, I always feed you good food. When do I never?
Last couple of days wasn't so great. Thank God
You
for
don't-
soul.
You don't like? I didn't know that. We'll talk later.
Okay. So Aya is gonna go and try to do that. So she flies a little bit around, try to get some momentum, and then she's gonna fly to try to close the lid. So let me do a quick check here. So that's her roll. Yeah, okay, good for her. So she rolled a 17, and the stone tried to use willpower on her, but yep, no, that's she's successful. She flies in, pushes with her claws the lid, and the box is closed. And then she comes around. She's like, "See, how cool is that? And I didn't even make a sound," she says.
That was cool, but my heart is racing. I don't ever want to do that again.
3 mices for dinner. Anyway, that's what she says. So the box is closed.
Okay.
What would you like? What would you guys like to do?
I ask Faye to hey Faye, can you pick up the box? I'll get Galleon and we get going.
And as you say that, Rados says, "Yes, and please hand me the box. I'll hold it."
Okay, I go pick up the box.
Okay. So yeah, you got to pick it up. You are very glad to see that, to realize that nobody's talking to you in your mind
Yeah.
as you pick it up.
I bring it to Radolf, and I give him the box, and then I stare at his wound, and I smirk.
He doesn't notice that you did that. His eyes are focused on the box as you hand it to him. So he takes it and says, "Oh, thank you. You guys ready?"
Yep.
No, 1 minute. I want to run over here and get Teal.
Because that would have been nice if we just left and left your sword there. That would have been pretty funny. So you go in.
Yeah.
So you go in, and as you stand before Fabric, you could see, like he still has half of his mask on, but like his mouth is split in half. You see a little bit of blood spurting out. He's dead. And next to him on the ground is Teal. Roll a d4.
Oh. He didn't kill himself with Teal?
No, with his dagger.
Oh. I rolled a 2.
Roll a 2. You lose 2 points in the balance.
I was gonna.
Gore and so on are very fun for you.
What did you say?
Gore and similar stuff are very fun for you. You're watching, you're like.
I thought it was Teal in him. I was going to like slowly pour it out and enjoy it.
that may have been a D10, like as as a result.
So I pick up Teal. Can I'd like to search him real quick.
Sure.
Because
I think that's
he's the leader. I want to look for stuff on him. And
yeah, sure. So you pick up Teal. So you can. Do you still have Teal in your?
Yeah, I had it struck through, but I'm gonna put it back.
Yeah, so it's the same. Like there is nothing different about it. And you are trying to search Fabric. So you find in him a dagger. It's on the ground. It's a dagger. It deals 5 physical damage, and it looks like the hilt, not the hilt, the hilt. I think it's the hilt. Le pommeau, is that the hilt?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the hilt is made out of. It looks like skulls. So you find that he's wearing a leather armor. If you're interested in, it's 4 points of protection, and he has in gold. He has 29 gold pieces on him.
I think I already have an armor, so I don't know.
Well, it's not really. It's like a very thin leather armor under his cloak that he was wearing.
Yeah, well, I take the gold and the teal, I guess, and I say, anybody wants a dagger? Behind me.
No, you can keep it. It's fine.
Oh no, I don't want it, so I'm not gonna. Well, I guess I'll take it. It can always be sold, I guess. I'll take all the stuff. I don't take the other armor though.
Okay, so put in for the dagger. Put cultist. Actually, I'm gonna send it to you in the chat.
Okay.
Okay, so I sent you the dagger information, so you can put that. Just make sure to put it in a specific. I'm assuming it's going to be in the backpack, right?
Right. In back.
Okay, cool. All right, so you did that. Meanwhile, the rest of the team, are you just waiting for him?
Do I need to roll anything to pick up Galleon, or is that something that's like normal?
No, I'm gonna say it's fine. You can carry him. You know, he's an unconscious body. You're just gonna be moving slow.
Okay, then that's the only thing I'm gonna do.
ID, anything else you want to do?
No, I'm good. Ready to
All right.
focus.
So once your party is back together and Faye has recovered Teal, you guys follow Radoff as he walks back to his little shack / house. So the travel is uneventful as you reach his shack. There is nobody, no more confrontations, and yeah. So you're back to his building. He closes the door behind as all of you enter there, and he rushes to put the box on a corner of his building, on one of the corners of the building. Then he says, It's very interesting what happened there. But first, I need to take care of this." So he starts, trying to get from underneath one of the tables. He has a pouch, and he starts pulling some vials. He pulls one, he starts drinking it, and you could see some of his injuries start disappearing. What would you like to do?
In the meantime, I still see that Galleon still needs to be taken care of, right?
Yeah, he's still unconscious.
Yeah. So now I pull out my kit, my recovery kit, and I see if I can tend to him.
Okay, so you're gonna spend an hour working on him. Do you need to make any roll with the recovery kit, or does it just go?
Oh, sorry, not recovery kit, healer's kit. I confused the two.
So do you need to make any roll for that or no?
That one no. The recovery yes, but that one no.
Okay, so the healer's kit, you sit down and you start bandaging him.
Yes.
How long does it take?
Doesn't say. I
With
see
the healer's kit?
No. I only see the kit has 3 uses out of 5. That's the last thing in the sentence.
Okay, so I'm gonna say it's gonna take about half an hour of work.
Okay.
And then you're gonna make a roll, a D1. What do you have? Physician? What's first aid kit?
Yeah,
what do you have?
It's my skill. What's his name again? Let me check.
Yeah, in half an hour, you got time. Half an hour, we'll talk again.
Yeah.
For the rest of the team, what would you like to do? Eiley.
I want to just say to everyone, probably in about, 50 minutes or so, I'm going to start getting a really bad headache. And I don't know, we just probably should figure out if we're going to be in a battle in the next 2 hours.
I look at you. I look at you, Sol, and I say, "What are you doing? Should we just poke at his wounds? Should we just touch?"
Get away from him, Faye.
Get away, Faye. Get away. It's not the time.
but it looks fun. It looks look. There's some blood there.
I'm gonna try to stare at her with my green eyes, even though I'm scared of her. And be like, no.
Okay, so make an intimidation, highly against your courage, Faye. That should be funny.
Against my courage.
Yeah. So Eiley, roll and add your intimidation. Let's see. Okay, what's your total, Eiley?
25.
What's your total, Faye?
30.
Okay, so as you're seeing that, you're in your mind, Faye, you're thinking that that's cute.
Do you want to help me? Do you want to help me poke at him? Do you want to help me poke at him? I say, yeah, I don't feel so good though. Maybe that's not the right time. Maybe you're right. I don't feel so good. And I like touch myself. I'm like, I don't look good. Just so you guys know, I'm not in great shape.
Pretty scared of me, though.
Yeah. Okay, Faye and Eiley, are you just gonna chill there or what? Just so I can pass the time for Soul to heal.
I'm gonna use my right hand to do recovery on me.
No, it's gonna be with both hands. You know, like it's you gotta you know, like you gotta have to do that. That's fine. So you're gonna. How long does it take? An hour?
An hour, yeah.
Okay. So for an hour, you're gonna tend to your wounds. What about you, Eiley? Is there anything else you want to do?
Well, I'm actually thinking the food that's in my backpack is spoiled, right?
I don't know when you got the food.
Well, we've been here longer than a day.
It's 72 hours though, right?
Mine says 24 hours in mine.
Yeah, so she had an old food that was spoiling. So yeah, it's spoiled. You can just throw it away.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm not going to eat.
So now that you are away from the battle, you're gonna get for the team for the battle against the mutated zombie and the stone. You're gonna get. Let me remember that. You're gonna get 20 XP for that, and for the battle with the Fabric and the other guys, you're gonna get 10 XP, and you're gonna get an additional 5 XP for clearing Radolph's quest, which was so this was. The last 5 points, that's dependent on how well you cleared the quest. You may have been higher or lower. You know, I would say the way you did it is average. So that's why you got 5. So 35 XP total.
Okay, thanks.
All right. So Ubas, you're the first one. So you have a plus 20% to your first aid roll. Go ahead and do that.
Nope, fail.
Okay, so you're bandaging him. You're trying to help him. He's not you. The thing is, he's not going to be. You were not able to fix him now, but it's like the bandages and the work you've done on him will help him in the next few hours.
All right. So
it's just not right now that he's gonna recover. You're gonna need to leave him to rest actually, and then he's gonna recover. His injury is gonna be lifted after that.
Yeah, I just and I communicate to the group. I'm like, he's in a very bad shape. I don't think I can do more than this right now.
Okay, Eiley, you didn't tell me what you were doing. You just told me you throw your food. You just want to wait.
Yeah, that's all I can do is just wait and just maybe suggest that we maybe head back to town.
Okay, Sol, do you have a half an hour before Faye finishes our recovery kit?
Yeah, I asked Redot. I'm like, so Redot, if you don't mind me asking, the fact that the fact that we contained the stone and we killed that monster, this has no impact on the existence of the blights right now, right? Because you still had to cast your whispering, I guess, or incantations. Incantation. How do you call that word?
Incantation.
Incantation for us for you to clear the way for us, right?
Yeah, but I think there might be a high correlation, as I told you earlier, when the blight starts appearing because the tree is corrupted by evil. So it is possible that it's related to the stone. But if the stone is contained or destroyed, it doesn't necessarily mean that the evil hasn't been done. The evil is there, and so on. And I understand you may think that because it's necromancy, generally speaking, when a necromancer dies, his minion die as well. But this is not the same situation. And there are exceptions. He starts nerding out about exceptions and how necromancers, if they use certain level of magic, even if they die, their minions stay alive, but they just wander aimlessly or just with the desire to kill the living, and so on. He keeps nerding about that.
Okay, makes sense. Thanks, Red Dot. I asked the group, so do we stay for the night, or do you guys wanna head out with Galleon?
Well, it's about when Faye's going to be done is going to be about 3:30 or so.
Yeah.
So you could still reach
Phandalin.
in like 3 to 4 hours of travel.
Yeah, if nothing stops our way. Yeah.
Yeah. No, of course.
Yeah. Ray Dot, if we have to head out, would you be able to cover for us, or your reach is limited?
Cover what?
From the blights.
He says, well, if you leave and head south, I think I can step outside and keep whispering as you leave, and I think you will be fine if you head south.
Okay. I asked the team, do you guys wanna, since we're already here, do you wanna hit the alchemy shop with the help of Ray Dot's incantation?
Radolf cab business.
Like, sure, but can we poke at Gaian's ones first?
Stop it. Take,
I'm sure it would feel good.
you can poke your own injuries. Look, you have similar. Look, you have one big one over here, one there. Why don't you poke yourself?
I'm trying to get those fixed so I can poke others.
Okay, you can poke mine. Do you wanna poke mine? Just leave Galleon be.
Oh boy.
I mean,
Okay.
he did roll 20 against me, so I don't mind him poking me.
It's like, yes, hurt me. Bring the whip.
But earlier we couldn't hear you, by the way. You were muted.
No, I think I was probably just commenting on your guys'.
Oh no! But when I asked about going
Interaction.
to the alchemy shop, did you say yes?
Oh yeah. I just whatever I gotta do it fast before I start getting a headache.
All right. I turned to Ray Dot.
Well, Jessica, you're gonna have a headache by the time. Well, actually, you have 15 more minutes before you're gonna have a headache.
Oh.
Yeah,
And Faye still have half an hour.
Oh. So,
I will be out.
okay. So do you want to just go Faye and I quickly and come back?
I would.
I look at you smiling. It's not a date. I'm just saying.
And you said I could poke? I can poke?
Yes, you can
Okay.
poke. You can poke. Yes.
I'll go with you.
Okay. So I just stay here, try to recover. We'll see if we can quickly take a look at that alchemy shop for the promised reward, whatever that is. And if it's, I hope it's worth it after all of this. I just say it like that sarcastically. I turned to, yes?
Yeah, go ahead.
I turned to Redas like, so Faye and I will go. Is that okay if you can cover us? We're gonna go to the southeast towards the, 1 second.
He says sure.
Southeast, alchemy shop.
He says sure.
Okay. All right. So take good care of yourself, Eily. We'll be back. Faye, let's
Oh wait,
go.
I need to finish my fixing myself a little bit.
Yeah,
Oh,
in half
yeah.
an hour he'll be done.
All right.
Okay, Ida, is there anything you want to do, or are you just gonna rest there?
I'm gonna ask Radolf, hey, when you're doing your incantation thing, like, can you talk? Can you like talk?
Every time I talk, I break incantation, so I have to use again my spell, which makes me weaker every time that I use it. I think I can use my spell 2 more times, and then after that, I'll have to rest.
Well, all that stuff you were talking about earlier with like the necromancy and the minions and stuff, like, do you have any books or anything I could look at?
What?
You know, the stuff you were just talking about to solve.
Oh, he starts looking at you for a second, and he says, "Well, I suppose I can teach you if you'd like to. You can come here every day between." He looks outside and says, "Maybe between 7 and 9 every day. I'll be willing to teach you if you'd like to learn more about the Druid's way, and if you would like to embrace protecting the nature as well."
I totally protect nature all the time. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna start being weird and walk backwards.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so that's it for you. For the rest of the team, I'm assuming you're gonna, unless if you do want to do something, you're gonna wait for a half an hour. So after half an hour, Faye, you can roll. So how much do you roll for healing?
It's a D6 plus 4.
A D6 plus 4. Okay, so before you roll that, roll me a D20. If you roll 1 to 10, I'm gonna say you're gonna fudge one of the numbers because of your left hand and the ticks that you have in there. So roll a D10.
9.
9. Okay, so you're gonna fudge. You said how many rolls you're rolling to recover?
A D6 plus 4.
A D6 plus 4. You're gonna roll a D4 plus 4.
A D4 plus 4. Okay.
Yeah.
2 plus 2, 6. Okay. 2.
All right, so you cover 6 HP, MP, EP. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
All right. So you worked on yourself, but you do notice that your left hand is like having a lot of ticks. The good news for you is how long is the impact of your ulti? The negative impact?
I think it's only an hour.
Yeah, you have your character sheet. Just look at your character sheet, and you'll have a definitive answer.
Yeah. For an hour, yeah.
Okay, so you don't have any penalties anymore because you spent an hour fixing yourself up.
Okay.
All right, so I'm assuming you and you, Saul, and Radolf are gonna head out, right?
Yeah.
Eily, your eyes start hurting a lot. So you are glad you're sitting there, you're holding them, but you can feel the pain. And you're with Galleon. So the party leaves as you're still sitting there, and as you guys leave, Radolf says again that he can cast his spell only 2 more times. So don't fuck it up, and he uses the spell. Okay, so where do you want to head out, Sol or Faye? Where do you want to go?
So well, I did mention, right, that the alchemy shop in the southeast to Redot.
Yeah, Radolf is not encyclopedia, Wikipedia. He doesn't know what you're talking about.
All right. So southeast.
He's like, yeah, but if you go and ask him, he tells you there is only ruins around here.
Yeah.
There are a couple of buildings that are still not broken, but most of it are just ruins.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Maybe there was an alchemist shop, but I do not know.
If you zoom out, do you see what I'm pinging?
No, I do not.
Okay.
All the way to the right.
Yeah, you see the tree? So you see me pinging here?
Yeah, so you want to go that way. All right. So the 3 of you venture that way. Sorry.
Yep.
and he keeps whispering and singing, which makes the creatures stay away. You haven't noticed them. It's strange as you guys are walking. You notice like it's like if they're not here, but you know that they are here. You know that they are listening and watching, but yeah, you just don't notice them at all. It's crazy how that is. Okay, so once you get the by the fountains, where do you want to head out?
Here, so south.
All right, so you head south, and let me show this, reveal the area.
And then, and then Clark jumps on us.
And then we did.
The entire time we're walking, you can feel me pushing on your wounds in your back. You're like,
I'm like,
oh,
no.
how does that feel? Hey, so
It's-
how is this?
it's
How is this?
God, stop.
God, that's funny. All right, so as you head that way, you could see there is a broken building to the southwest that's ruined from that angle, and there's a building that's still in relatively decent shape to the southeast. There are a couple of trees around that building, but yeah, that's what you see from your angle.
I want to do a perception check to see if there's any panels, like alchemy shop panels that I usually see. In like shops can have wooden panels.
Sure. You don't need to make a perception check for this. There is no panel in either buildings. Yeah, there is no panel in either buildings.
So I say it's gotta be one of these two. I'm tempted to start with the one that's in a good shape. What did you? Shall we go, Faye?
Sure.
Okay, so the two of you head in front of the door. So there is a door right there, and Radolf stops outside, and he stays there. He's not gonna move. He stays there, and he whispers. He keeps singing. It's this building right here that you get in front of. This looks like, now that you are in front of it, this looks like a house. It looks like a farmhouse. Yeah, but what you do notice, you notice that all the windows are shuttered.
So like with wood.
Yeah, like wood planks and stuff like that.
Right?
From the inside.
From the inside.
Yeah.
Shuttered. Not shattered. Shuttered. Okay.
Shuttered, yeah.
Should you knock on the door?
I guess that's the polite thing to do. So I go in front.
All right. So you knock on the door and you wait for a little bit, and there is no reaction. It's a wooden door. It's decently shaped than the other wooden doors you've seen around the ruins.
Mm-hmm. Is there like I forgot the word.
A handle?
Yes, it's a handle. Yes.
Yeah, there's a handle.
Yeah, I try to do the handle.
Okay, so the door opens, and you enter a oh boy.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
No, I say it's RP. I say hello.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You say hello. There is nobody that's responding. But you enter into a room. You can see a room with a wooden table. The room has probably been rearranged recently, and cleaned up. You can see that there is a wooden table to the eastern wall. and there are plates in there, and there is food, as if people have been eating maybe recently there. You could see on the western wall, just by the entrance, you could see this large crates on the crate on the ground, and inside of it you could see food in there for fresh produce. So probably what was used to make the meals that are in there. And then to the south of this room, you can see there's another door.
Okay. So as we see that the food was prepared and things are clear, I say louder. I yell louder. We mean no harm. We're looking for an alchemy shop. Don't worry. We're not here like for anything. Like we're not here to steal anybody or anyone.
Make a perception test.
Okay.
The two of you can do that if you'd like. And once you do that, then tell me what your total is.
31.
Okay, you're 31 and 27, and I rolled what? What did I roll? I rolled a 4. Okay, so as you finished those words, you could distinctly hear the sound of nothing. So it seems like this is empty.
I look at you, Solana. So, do you think this is where the cultists were staying?
You think so?
I don't know. It looks fresh, but there doesn't seem to be anybody here.
Yeah. How many plates do we see on the
But
table?
it would be fun if there was somebody here.
How many plates do we see on the table?
There is a table with 4 chairs, and as for the plates, there are only 2 plates in there.
Yeah. I look at Faye. I'm like, it's only 2 plates. We would see
Yeah,
more.
there's another room though. You want to go check over that? It doesn't look like an alchemy shop to me, but we can finish exploring this building if you want.
Sure. And as I approach, I keep saying, we mean you no harm. We're just looking for an alchemy shop, and I advance.
Okay, so the 2 of you, I'm assuming, Usame, can move your character as well. You get in front of the wooden door. Do you want to push it?
Yes.
Okay, so you push the wooden door and you enter a room where you see on the floor 6 bedrolls. Well, actually 6 bedrolls that are displayed on the ground. And you could see that on the floor. And you could see that, again, this room has been cleaned probably recently again. And you also notice that on the left corner of this, sorry, not left, on the southwest corner of this room, there's a small little chest on the ground that catches your attention. You get a sense that this was probably, that Faye is right, this was probably where the cultists are. You could see a couple of masks that look similar to the ones you've seen before that they were wearing, and you see 2 more cloaks on the floor.
I'll be damned. You were right, Faye. It seems like this is where they were. Do you wanna? I mean, we can pick up the chest, right? They tried to rob us.
Well, check. Let's check what's in there.
What if it's another stone? I don't want to risk that. They seems to be collecting these things or something. I don't know. I would rather just pick it up the way it is.
I go to the chest, and
Okay.
I attentively look at it and try to see it. Does it look like the other chests? Does it look like a regular chest? Is there any inscription on it?
Okay, make a perception test.
22.
It takes a minute for me to. I roll, but it doesn't show up. Are you guys?
Yeah, you rolled 3.
I rolled a 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a smaller wooden chest than the one in the tower. So it's way smaller wooden chest. Don't see. Also, that chest didn't have any wooden any like inscriptions or anything like that. This one too doesn't have any inscriptions, and so it's a small wooden chest. Nothing sticks out of the ordinary.
I look at you. I look at you, so I go. This could be fun.
No. Listen.
And I open the chest.
God damn it.
Okay, so you open the chest and you look inside. You see, like there are a few things in there. You see 3 diamonds, 5 scrolls, 1 vial with the red liquid, and another vial with a blue liquid.
I turn around slowly towards Soul and I unsheathe my sword.
Oh no, what did you do? And I unsheathed mine? Faye, calm down. Faye, it's me. I'm your partner. Is it like another?
Eyes, and I say, "Just kidding." And I put I put my sword back in the sheath.
That's not funny. That was not funny. That was not funny. Okay, it's the
Oh,
last
you should
thing.
have seen your face. Oh, you should have seen your. Oh,
God damn it. Fucking.
Nice.
And I tell you, I'll tell you what I'm seeing in there. And like, I look at you and I go, "Jackpot!"
Oh, so it's a good thing. And I approach.
Okay.
And I unsheathe my. I said, yeah, it looks like 3 diamonds, and I described to you what GM said. And Ahmed, I'm sorry, I was getting into my character sheet to write it down, but I didn't have time. So because then I wanted to role play, I wanted to make this little joke, this little prank.
Yeah, I know. So 3 diamonds, 5 scrolls that have something in them. You can open and try to see what the title of the scrolls are, but like it's 5 scrolls. 1 vial with a red liquid and 1 vial with a blue liquid.
Those we know what they are based on our experience, right?
Which one?
Vials.
No, because the potion of healing is red liquid and the potion of MP is blue liquid, but those are not the only potions that can have such a color.
Okay, I look at you and I say, should you just take this and we can look at it later. We can look at the details later, but keep going for that alchemy shop.
Yeah, can you carry it?
So who's taking that?
I'll just put it in my backpack.
Okay.
All right. So please go ahead and put it in the backpack. So you do that, and then
I see
once
this door,
you're
right?
no, that's not a door. That's a window. There is a door to the south.
Oh, okay. So we're just gonna go back the way we came.
All right. So you guys leave, and you come outside. Radolf is waiting for you.
So I look at Red Dot and I say, not the alchemy shop. If we can look at, can we look at the one next to us? Is that okay with you?
He nods.
Nods.
So you guys, do you want to go inside? This one, like the whole wall is broken. So as you get in, you could see it's a completely shambled, broken building. The roof has fallen. There's dirt around, half broken crates, and so on.
I do a perception check to see any.
Again, you best. You're going to the role versus what are you trying to do? What do you want to do?
I look for alchemy utensils like flasks, empty flasks, any kind of.
Okay.
Tools.
Are you do you have any like experience with alchemy and so on?
I've read partially the book.
Did you start reading it?
Yeah. I'll tell you how many hours I have.
So make the roll with a disadvantage.
Okay.
Make a perception check first. Make a perception check.
Okay.
Not with a disadvantage. That one is just regular perception check.
Yes. Total 23. You rolled a 16.
Yeah, I saw that. So I looked. You look around. Nothing sticks out to you.
Like, yeah, I don't know if this is. This looks like anything like an alchemy shop. I can't tell. Go ahead.
Faye, did you want to do something?
Yeah, I look inside and I try to see if I notice anything that would indicate what type of place, establishment, house this is by what's laying on the ground or.
Make a perception test.
31.
Sorry. Oh, 7. Okay. So looking around, you see that there is a lot of crates that have been broken and so on. But what catches your attention is there is like some really old rotten produce in here. And make an analysis test. What's your total?
28.
Yeah, there is old produce in here. As I told you, the roof has been broken. The wall where you're coming from is actually completely destroyed, and that's pretty much it.
I look at you, so I say, I think this looks like an old, like either house or shop or whatever. Like this is not. I don't think this is what we're looking for. Game Master, question for you: is this a window or a door?
It's a window.
And is this wall broken here?
Yeah, it is.
So we could walk through it?
Yes.
Okay, and I look at you, so I say, let's just cut across. Unless you want to go back up and do building by building.
I don't know. They mentioned southeast many times, and it seems. I mean, we can. Yeah, let's carry on if you want, or maybe we can check a bit more south, like around here, and I point with my finger, like behind the house over there.
Is there a path there?
I don't know.
You could see that from where you are, you could see that there is no buildings unless if the whole building was flattened. Mm-hmm. From your angle, if there was a building, you would see like walls or whatever, but like there is none. So unless it was completely flattened. So what did you guys decide? Are you gonna go there, or are you gonna go where Osama said?
I'm tempted to just follow Osama at this point because my initial directions are wrong. So.
Okay, so Osama, you're leading the way, right?
Southeast of the large tree. Southeast of the large tree. Yeah. Yes, I'm going this way and wanting to go. Well, actually, southeast of the large tree could. Sorry, hold on 1 second. I tell you, it could be any of these buildings that we walked alongside, because the information I remember is it southeast of the large tree. Doesn't say how far southeast, right? Just It could be the first building we walked by. It could be the building behind this. So we could check them both, and we can just go back up if you want and start with the one at the top.
You're better at tracking than I am anyway. So
where are you going? Where are you going? Ping at the map.
Let's just go here first. We're just gonna walk back.
Okay, sounds good.
Around instead of going through, I guess.
All right, that works. So move your characters there. I'm gonna move right off as well. So the whole the team walks back up north. And that's this one. Again, it's a building that has been destroyed as well. As you get where you are, it's the entrance of the building, and it's there used to be a door here probably, but the whole door and the wall have crumbled. This building is in a much worse shape than everything you've explored right so far. The roof is destroyed. I guess there probably was a basement there, but it got leveled. So you have to actually go down on the rubbles to get inside. Do you wanna? So what do you want to do as you get like you're at the entrance of the building?
Do you see anything?
I look to see if it's safe, right? First of all, I wanted to, I'm
make an analysis test.
Yeah, looking at the state of things.
What's your total?
Analysis. 34.
Okay. Looking at it, you may slip, but you really need to screw up to slip. And it's not bad. Like if you slip and fall, you're gonna roll on rubbles, and it's not a big drop.
Can I see anything down there that or do I need to first get down there to?
Well, no, you can, but you cannot do a full what do you call that, research. You could do the perception to try to see, but if you want to actually research, I'm gonna tell you it's gonna take an hour or so or whatever, however long, to do a full research. But if you just want to peer and look, as I said, the roof has been destroyed, so there is light in there. You could see what's inside. Do you want to do a quick check?
Sure.
Okay, roll your perception.
34.
You're the 20.
Yeah.
Oh, natural 20. So yeah, when you roll, even if 30, just tell me if it's a natural 20 or natural 1.
Okay.
So natural 20, you're successful. You look around, based on what you see, you can that this probably was a shop of some sort, and it was completely flattened. And the only thing you could get is you see a couple of instruments here and there that make you think this might have been a weaver's building, or a building where a weaver used to work.
Okay.
The other thing, because you rolled a 20, the other thing is that there is at least 6 blights around you. But they are not being aggroed because of Radolf.
Okay. I relayed that information to you. I said, no, I don't think that's it. Looks like more of a weaver type of shop. However, the blights are around. Let's not interrupt Radolf, and let's go around and go check the other side. And
so where are you going?
Where we're going is going to be like this.
Okay. All right.
To go here. Sorry.
I see. Okay. So make sure to delete whatever you created with the arrows.
How do I do that? Oh yeah, click on it and I hit. Oh, perfect. That works.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys make your way. As you said, you go around, and you get in front of another building that's also not a great shape. That building, so the entrance has actually, so the roof has actually crumbled on the entrance, what used to be the door, and you cannot really enter from there. However, the windows or at least the window on that side is large enough to get a person pass through it, and it's broken.
Okay, so I look at Saul and I say, "Hey, where's Radolf?"
Oh, he's just behind us. There he is, around the corner.
Do you want me to check this one?
Yeah, I can go with you. As I look at that broken window, is it something I can fit through easily, or does it seem like?
No, all of you could fit through it.
Stop. Okay, so I'll just follow your lead. Go ahead.
Okay, is it this one, Game Master, or is it somewhere else? Is it where Radolf?
No, that's the one. That's the one. So you can go. You can put your character inside as you climb inside of the building. So the inside of the building is again. It is cluttered with sagging storage shelves and broken furniture all over. There are shards of glass and pieces of pottery glint that you see on the floor. And then there are rubbles next to rotted books and casks. You grab Faye, you grab one of the books and you try opening it, but it falls into dust. Like the books here have rotted and are in pretty bad shape. Make an analysis test with advantage.
27.
Okay. Looking around, this definitely, you could see that this is similar to a certain extent to the alchemy shop that you saw, not alchemy shop, to the alchemy room you saw in the Tresendar Manor. You could see some flasks that probably had regions in the past, like the regions that you got. And so this is the closest thing you've seen so far to an herbalist or an alchemist shop.
Okay. I look at you, so I said, this looks familiar to the room I had found at Tresender's Manor, where all of the alchemy books were.
Okay. And how is the lighting? Because I know that Faye doesn't rely on light to see.
As I said, half of the roof has crumbled, so there is lighting in there.
All right. So so let's try to fetch for some whatever we can find around here, I guess.
Okay, so you're gonna be spending about half an hour searching through the wreckage, because that's and since I think Mirna also told you, gave you specific instructions of where to find it, but you're gonna have to move the wreckage to get to it. So there is a small wooden case that is hidden in a compartment beneath the storage shelves. So you have to move stuff around because it has crumbled. It's not as she remembers it. And finally, as you move all that, you find the case. Do you want to see what's inside of it? I'm assuming you pull what's inside of it, right?
Yeah, just to make sure that that's the one.
So as you pull the case, you look inside and you find a gold necklace that has a fine emerald pendant. And that's it. That's what you find inside.
I'm like, I think Faye, I think this is it. This pendant looks quite expensive.
Yeah, we would agree.
Yeah. So I think without further ado, if that's, I think we found everything. Let's head out because I think we took too much time from Reddit anyway.
Yeah, this has been a little more than an hour of exploration for you guys, just so you know.
Yeah.
So this is going to be closer to 5 p.m. when you, I'm going to say by 5 p.m. you're going to go back to Radolf's building. Meanwhile, as you guys do that, you can move your characters to Radolf's building. Faye, Eiley, what do you want to do in the meantime? What is it that you'd like to do?
I mean, I have a headache, but I imagine Eiley is probably a little bit restless too. So there's not much you can do.
You have about an hour if you'd like to do something.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's rude to look at the books on Radolf's desk.
That's true. You could also read your book or something like that.
Oh yeah, I do have a book. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that with a headache.
Yeah, that's just a penalty to your stats. It doesn't say that you cannot read or whatever.
Okay, then I would like to do that.
All right, so add 1 hour of reading. Which book are you reading?
I believe it's Rodrigo and Gabriella.
Okay, I see the alchemy book.
3 hours.
Wonderful. So you have read 1 more hour, and after about an hour, the door opens and Sol, Faye, and Radolf come back. Radolf stops singing and says, "Okay, did you guys find what you were looking for?"
We believe so, yeah. And I look at Eiley, I'm like, you wouldn't believe what this Faye tried to pull on me, and I tell her about the prank.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh.
And that's besides the whole poking. The whole hour I've gotten poked so many times. So annoying. Are all
You think
elves
she's
like
gonna
this?
get over this? No. Well, I don't know. Why would you ask me?
I don't know. I thought you were. Okay, never mind.
But do you think she's gonna get over this, or do you think this is her forever now?
I look at you and I say, "Hey, how are you feeling, Green Eyes?"
I'm hurting.
Oh, how are you?
Okay, stop. Okay, just stop right there. Okay, calm down.
Tell, tell me more. Tell me more.
No.
What's hurting? How can I help?
Nothing.
Well, you wouldn't understand. So
Don't
I'm just
encourage her. Don't. As I whispered to Eileen, don't encourage her. Don't.
Rude. I wouldn't understand. I understand pain. I understand pain. I don't think you know how much I understand pain.
Game Master, between Eileen and Faye, who's the most hurt physically?
Definitely Faye.
Okay, and I'm like, okay, let me show you. It's the opposite of this, and I do holy word on her.
So on who? On
Faye.
On Faye?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sounds good. Do your magic roll.
I 4 plus 15, 19. That's the first roll. I fail.
You rolled a 19 on the first roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like this, and then he points his hand, and he's like, "Ah."
And I go, wait, do you want me to cut it? You want me to
No. I'm just mimicking your poking. You wouldn't understand. It's a human thing anyway.
humans.
All right. So you guys
Yeah.
chit chat about that. Is there anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I want since we're all here, just waiting a bit. Maybe we can talk about everything or discuss about everything we've collected so far. So I show Heidi the talk. I told her about the pendant. We talk about whatever Faye looted or kept from the box from the cultists, and plus whatever we had last time. So who wants what, while keeping Galleon in mind.
I say, well, Radolf, would you be able to identify these two vials for us? Are you able to determine what they contain?
Nope.
Okay. And then I pull the 5 scrolls and I say, what about these scrolls?
Well, generally speaking, when you open a scroll at the top, you could see if it's what kind of spell it is.
Okay, so I open each of the scrolls.
Which scrolls?
Each one of them, right, one by one.
The scrolls you got from the cultist. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see. Okay. Excuse me.
So one about pain. Is there one about pain?
No, unfortunately, but there are some about inflicting pain. So there is 2 scrolls of burning hands, 1 scroll of identification, and 2 scrolls of minor illusion.
And 2 scrolls of minor illusion?
Yes, that is correct. And which makes me, that means I have to do this. Hold on. Yeah, that's what you see for the scrolls.
Okay. I share that with the group. So we have 2 scrolls of burning hands, 1 scroll of minor illusion, 2 scrolls of minor illusion, and 1 scroll of identification. I believe we already have 1 scroll of identification, right?
I don't have it.
Heidi? Do I have it?
I don't.
Is it me?
I don't.
I don't think so.
I tap my belt and say, this one is a Barsky.
Maybe Galleon has it, but I'm sure we collected one before.
Yeah, probably.
Let's poke him and find out.
No, stop. You just leave the man recover. Stop. I mean the dwarf, not the man. Figure of speech.
The man.
Thank God thank God he's not conscious to hear that.
So, and then 3 diamonds and 2 vials. Game Master, even though the liquids could be other things, based like if we pop it open and smell it, would we be able to identify based on smell?
You could try.
Okay, so I open each one of them one after the other, and I try to smell and see if it smells like the health or mana potions I had before.
Okay, so roll for perception. This is on the red one. Well, make 2 rolls. The first one is the red one. The second one is the blue one.
They're both 27.
Okay. The first one smells like you can distinctively smell cinnamon, and that's the same sweetener that's used in the healing potion. The second one, the blue one, it smells like jasmine, and that's not familiar. Like it's not similar. You've been drinking a lot of mana potions. It doesn't have jasmine in it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna make a comment like, well, I'm glad it wasn't chloroform. You decided to smell.
I know. It would have been great.
Can I use my magic lore to see if I know of potions made with jasmine?
Even if you succeed, there is like a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, then that's what we got. So I said I'm pretty sure this red one is a healing potion, and I'm not sure what this other one is. It smells like jasmine.
All right.
So what do we want to do? And then I give Eiley, I give you. Do you still maintain the common pot?
Yeah.
Okay, and I give you. I look at you guys and I say I found 29 gold pieces on. What's the freaking name? On fabric. Thank you. You guys good if we just keep that as common stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So I give you the 29 gold pieces
Thank you. I'll keep it safe.
for the team. And so what do we want to do? There's only. We can also discuss this when Gallen's back, right? Because I don't know.
Yeah, we got time.
We could definitely, sell these, but like maybe he, from his dwarven and blacksmithing skills, maybe there's other uses, and I don't know.
Yeah, I also have my goblets, and I still don't know what we can use it for. So we'll wait for his opinion before we decide on selling them or using them for something.
Should we head back to Fendelin, or do you guys want to spend the night here? What do we?
So it's around 5:30 p.m., right? With all this
Sure.
chit chat, yeah.
Yeah.
The sun is still up.
Yeah. Sunsets at 7-ish.
Yeah, and from our way to here, it took us how many hours?
3, right?
3.
3. So we should be there ideally around 8:30, 9. Okay. I say to Red Dot, I think we're gonna take our leave and take advantage of whatever's left of the sun's ray, the beautiful warmth ray of our unique star of us. Anyway, so
Hold on. It took us 3 hours coming here. Were you gonna be carrying Galleon?
yeah, it's gonna take a bit more, isn't it?
No, not necessarily, because you're not running to come here. You're not coming at high speed when you're walking. But when you're gonna reach Fandolin, you're gonna be tired.
Yeah.
You can walk. You can go at the same speed, but for you, Saul, because you're carrying him, you're gonna be more tired.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
But the speed you're going at, you're not going when you're traveling. You're not running. You're just walking.
Okay. I'm just checking, just making sure.
So, yeah, Redot, I hope it was very nice to meet you. I think if there is anything, is there anything else you would want to help in the future, or was that it?
No, I think you guys have been very extremely helpful. What I would like to say is I'd like to thank you for everything you have done here, especially with the stone itself. He says, and then he pulls this flower, and he says, "This is for you," and he hands it over to Soul, and he says, "Oh no, it's not that. No. I mean, you're a charming man, but no, it's not that. This flower, should you need to speak to me, you can pour water on the flower and then whisper what you need to say to the flower, and you will be able to reach me when you do that."
Oh, that's amazing. It's a small technicality.
Unfortunately, there is only one usage of the
Yeah.
flower, after which she will return back to the earth.
No, a small technicality. This might sound very very crass, but would spit count in moment of urgency?
Would spit count? Well, that's a very good question. Well, if the spit itself has nutrients and water structure, you probably will. Blood too, as a matter of fact,
Oh.
as I guess it does have water in it. And then he keeps noting, "Oh, yeah, I haven't
Thanks.
never thought of this."
Thank you. Thanks a lot for that. And one last favor, can you help us out on our way out?
Oh, sure. No problem. No
And
problem
then-
at all.
Hold on. Faye has a flashback.
Mhm.
We can't explain it, but she sees Caleb in like he flashes, and she turns to Saul and says, "One usage. This ain't Falcon."
Oh shit!
I
Damn.
like
One usage.
Farid. Doesn't ring a bell. Doesn't ring a bell. And I put the flower in my backpack.
As her left hand is still like having ticks on it, so okay. So now that you have all your stuff, you put all your items in the backpack and so on. You ready?
Ready,
I'm
Faye?
ready. Just need to tell Radoff that I won't be able to return. By the time I get back, it'll be time for. Anyway, I won't make it back tonight.
Good luck to you, child.
I'm not a child.
I'm
Anyway.
not a child.
All right. So you guys come out from the door, followed by Radoth, who is already singing again. And then you walk down south. You take the southern road, and you bid him farewell. He waves at you as you leave Thundertree and head back towards the Tribor Trail. And that like pretty much closes the Thundertree page. And so I'm assuming, Soul, you're carrying, you said Galleon, right?
Correct.
Okay, no, that's fair. So you carry Galleon and you head out. You take the trail that leads you back to the Tribal Trail. You're carrying Galleon. You're probably at the end. You feel like at the end of this journey, you may be exhausted. We're gonna see how that goes. But carrying Galleon for a long period of time is gonna be tiring. As you reach the Tribal Trail, you take it to venture east. as the sun sets, and yeah, you wave to the sun, peace, peace and love, sun. And then from the tribal trail, you take the trail that heads out to south to Fandolin. And by about 9 p.m., not 8:30, because it took you longer because you're carrying Galleon, you finally reach Fandolin, and obviously there was no major incidents on the road. Is there anything the team want to discuss on the way to the road, or are you good on your way to Fandolin, or are you good?
Sure. I ask Soul. I say, does this one hurt more than this one, or does this one hurt more than that one?
I'm carrying Galleon. Come on.
And I say, look, man, you like seem obsessed with the sun. What's up with that?
And then I stop, and I look up. I'm like, yes. Have you ever had something in your life that you held very dear, and without it you couldn't actually really have a good reason to go on?
Yes, as a matter of fact, yes.
Yes. So it's like that, but not like that.
So this one then? Or that
No,
one?
come on. I'm just damn you. And I just walk. I'm like, why do I have to explain to her? She wouldn't understand.
Cool. So I'm assuming that's it. I didn't have anything you wanted to do. Okay. So you finally, as I said, you reached Fandolin at around 9 p.m. So make a endurance test for me, please.
Right. This is where I roll a 1 and I'm KO for a week.
I rolled a 4. I'm rolling pretty badly today, but that's yeah. I mean, just look at the last 3 rolls I rolled: 5, 2, 4.
Right, cool. I rolled a total of 30. Yeah.
Yeah. So you get there as you reach Fandolin. You're like, your muscles are tensing, and so, but you're like, this is a great workout. This is my workout for the day. You know, like you feel like this is gonna be helpful more than anything else.
Yeah.
But you're not exhausted. That's the good thing.
Yeah, especially in front of Faye. I don't want to look weak. I'm like, yeah, this is just a normal workout.
In front of Faye, you're like,
you're
like, yes, you're pulling these, and I like.
mean,
do you want to give me that sandwich over there? And so on.
Yeah, I mean, she rolled a 20, so.
All right, so I'm assuming you're going to the Stonehill Inn, right?
Yes, correct. And was it the night before? Because I remember we said we will be back, but I can't remember. Yeah, it was the night before that. So I think we okay. So we have to discuss with Barton, not Barton. Crap. Let me think. What's his name? Toblin. We have to talk to Toblin and explain ourselves.
Yep. Okay, so you get there to in front of the inn. You push the door. As you get inside, it's pretty warm inside there. You could smell stew cooking. You know, put potatoes and probably like onions and some chicken. It smells pretty good. It's very lively inside. Actually, very happy. People are happy and laughing. You can hear laughters and people having a good time. Better than what you've seen when you just started here, when the village was under the Red Brand's control. People are happy and having a good time as they see you in. You know, like a few of them raise their glasses at you and says, "For the adventurers!" Yeah! You say, "Hey, look over there! For the boobs!" No, somebody else slaps him as this guy says, "For the boobs," you know. And you get inside. You can see that the table you guys have been sitting at has kind of been kept empty, as if to welcome you when you're there. It's like your table. They are stopping people from getting that table. So your table is empty.
Before I sit down, I asked Dublin. Dublin, can we have a moment?
Oh, Toblin comes in. He's like holding many beers in his hands, and dropping them to their respective people as he gets in. He's like, "Oh, he looks pretty bad. How is he doing?"
We're trying to stabilize him, but he's better than Gundren, but he's also like pretty bad.
Oh, so yeah. Well, his bedroom.
Yes,
You want him
please.
to be in his bedroom?
Yes,
Okay, okay. Would you like some food for him as well?
Yes, please.
All right, all right. So, well, we can work this out. So he waves to Trilina, and then she goes in the kitchen, and then he helps you take Gallian to his bedroom. What about Ailey and Faye? What do you do?
We need to eat. I need to eat.
Yeah, can we first take care of him first, and then we can go eat together?
Sure.
Just like force feed him, force drink him something, and then we can take care of ourselves.
Well, you can do that with Toblin if you'd like to.
Yeah,
And Trilina
okay.
is probably going to join you. You guys can do that while Faye and Ailey get a table.
All right, perfect.
Ailey, do you want to get a table, or do you want to go with them?
No, I'll get it. So I'll save you a spot. I
Yes,
need
please.
to. Yep. Do you want me to order you something?
Yes,
while you're
yes.
there?
So
Okay.
yeah, thanks.
Food and beer, or
Yes,
food
please.
and water. Okay.
Food and beer. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Faye and Ailey, you sit at the table. Elsa swings by and gets your order. Faye, food and drinks, or just food?
Just food, please.
Just food. Okay, so Ailey, he's ordering just food. You get what you want, and So is getting food and drink. And for Gallian, they're giving him just food.
Can I
okay.
whisper to her if she has any mice that might be bothersome in the kitchen? That I would
She
have?
says, "Oh yeah, there are a couple here and there. Why?"
Oh, well, I'll let you pet Aya if you could let her hunt them.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And as she's petting Aya, we're gonna close the first half right now of the session. So you guys let's take a 15 minutes break, and then we'll be back to do the second half. Sounds good?
Yep. See you in a bit.
All right. See ya, everybody. Bye.